Alright guys, it's Bitchwood again. Going to be looking at aim assist, but for this time on Battlefield 1. DICE have made some significant changes to aim assist on this game, still relating to auto rotation and slowdown, and for the weapons that actually are able to use aim assist. To start with, again, just some video footage of me abusing it. I don't normally play with aim assist, in this case auto rotation. I don't play with auto rotation typically. I turned it on just for making this video to show you what it does for Battlefield 1 and how it can be abused very easily, in fact. So we found an empty server, and big shout out to Trokey for helping me out with this. I had Glock in here as well, although he spent the entire time trying to crash into the plane and done with a wrench. Hey ho. But no, thanks very much for this, spending the time, just to show you how it actually works. Now if you watch my last video on aim assist for Battlefield 4, you remember that there is this area of slowdown where if you're in that area, you will snap to the target if you aim down sight. You'll see in a sec now. There you go, straight to the target. And again, now that's about 2 players width away. Now in Battlefield 4, when you zoomed in, it seemed to always snap to the shoulder, whereas this seems to be more in line with where the crosshairs are. There seems to be different levels, and if you're in a certain level, you'll snap directly across to that level. Unless you're aiming above the shoulder, in which case it will drag you back down again to get you back on target. And that's the key thing to remember, is that you're not aiming, the computer's doing it for you. So we'll go back and look at that first clip that I just showed you, and I chose this clip because it shows you that you don't need it because you can get on target, and then other times you're rewarded for missing. I'm deliberately spamming my aim down sight and shooting straight away to show you how bad it can get, and 3 of those kills were fine, but then that second one was straight to his chest, and coming around the corner again you'll see I'm off target, but it pulls me straight up to his chest again, and then again I'm off target, it pulls him back to his chest. So going back to look at this further, you see a bit more distance now, and one thing I did find out is that aim assist doesn't always work. In Battlefield 4, you could spam the hell out of it. You could just L-tap all the way around the corner to lock onto your nearest target, or if you couldn't see someone, if they're in the smoke, again you could do it. You can't do that in Battlefield 1. It does have a cutoff. You'll see that I'm spamming the hell out of it, but one thing I did find is that if you hit the crouch position, it resets the aim assist, which is why you'll see me bobbing up and down all the time here. Again, crouch, back on target, back on target. And yeah, you can just crouch to the next guy, aim down sight, shoot, and that's you, first shot accuracy all the time. And what you'll also see in a minute is that when you aim down sight, it will also track a moving player. When he's moving across you, so long as you're not aiming down sight, your crosshairs won't move unless you're moving. But when you aim down sight, it will track him. Now you'll probably tell from my tone that I am quite biased, because I am very much anti-auto rotation. I believe it is detrimental to the game, and I think a lot of people are choosing to leave the game because of this feature. A big difference from Battlefield 4 is that Battlefield 4 limited what weapons had auto rotation. Sniper rifles didn't have it, LMGs didn't have it, whereas LMGs do have it in this, and then infantry variants and optical variants of sniper rifles also have auto rotation. And when you have high powered weapons with first shot accuracy, perfect first shot accuracy, there's going to be a problem. So I'm just going to finish on this last clip with me abusing the Martini Henry using auto rotation, and you'll see that I don't hit all the shots because I hadn't quite figured out the crouch at this point, but yeah, it's there's not much involved here. But judge for yourself. Thanks for your time. Cheers.